lost 2 years of our lives.
We lost 6 years of our lives.
We lost 4 years of our lives.
We lost 10 months of our lives.
We lost the best years of our lives.
We lost our outdoor spaces.
We lost our green. We lost our drugs.
We lost our loose change.
We lost our freedom.
We lost our right to protest.
We lost our rights.
We lost some progress.
We lost time. We lost a lot of time. We lost whole days with our mothers and fathers. We won't get those days back. We mourned those lost days and they turned into lost months.
We lost hope.
We lost ourselves in the music.
We lost ourselves in each other.
We lost all sense of time. But actually, life was better that way. We kept telling ourselves that life was better that way. And then we lost that way of life.
We lost the people we cared about most in the world.
We lost our husbands.
We lost our wives.
We lost our minds.
We lost our phones, but then found them exactly where we left them.
We lost each other, and through the fog we found new versions of ourselves, and the pieces of ourselves that we really liked, we tried extra hard to hang on to them.
We lost that thing that you told us to hang on to.
We lost where we were going with this.
We lost touch of reality.
We lost connection.
We lost you. Hello? Are you there? We said when we lost you.
We lost a document in our email folders.
We lost data, we lost signal,
We lost our spark.
We lost the global way of speaking. And we only had our way left. So when we lost our connection to each other, we found it really hard to make a connection with anyone else.
We lost understanding and felt constantly misunderstood. We lost our sense of boundaries, we lost our sense of humour, we lost our sense of self. We lost a lot of blood.
We lost sensation in our hands while we slept. And when we woke up, they were numb and felt like strangers' hands sewn onto the ends of our arms. We hit each other with our strangers' hands and we laughed. We laughed so hard we lost control of our bladders.
We lost control. We lost our voices.
We lost everything we worked for in one tiny moment.
We lost it all because of you.
We lost trust in each other.
We lost trust in promises.
We lost trust in sorry.
We lost trust in our own opinion.
We lost trust in our own politicians. We lost our queen. We lost our jobs.
We lost our baby fat and gained its weight in worries.
We lost your number and missed our chance.
We lost the match.
We lost the game.
We lost the race.
We lost our passports and had no real acquaintances with proper jobs to fill in our forms.
We lost our forms.
We lost our form. lost our virginity. We lost our virginity and then lied about the experience to our friends. We lost our virginity but pretended we hadn't. We hadn't lost our virginity but we pretended we had. We lost our innocence. We lost our virginity to the wrong person. We lost our virginity in the wrong place. We lost our virginity and then worried that maybe we actually hadn't lost it at all. We lost our babies. We lost other people's babies. We lost all empathy, even for other people's babies. We lost our babies, but we planted them in the dirt in the hopes that they would bloom in some other life.
We lost our hairline.
We lost our waist size.
We lost our muscle definition and skin elasticity. We lost the movement in our joints. So everyday things you usually wouldn't even think twice about became painful and difficult, like opening jars. Plucking hairs. Holding a pen. Playing golf. All lost.
We lost our looks.
We lost the need to please others, to constrict ourselves, to make ourselves smaller and thinner and tighter and fitter, and fit ourselves into other people's boxes.
And we had the best sex we've ever had in our fucking lives. We lost our fucking minds. We lost the rules.
We lost the ingredients, and so we made it all up on the
We
spot.
lost the dance moves and the need to stop. So
We
we
danced all night in crazy
jazz.
jazz.
We lost our fucking minds.
We lost our weight in water that night. We lost the colour in our eyes as our pupils expanded.
As big as moons.
We lost our self-doubt and
screamed our own praises.
We lost our stubborn pride and let go of all grudges.
We lost our egos.
We
lost our tired old ideologies and the things thrust onto us at birth. We lost the ties that keep our bodies constricted.
We lost the awkward space between us and saw each other properly for the first time. We took each other in and savoured every morsel of each other's skin. We ran our tongues from toe to lips and drank each other's salt until it choked us. We held each other and forgave each other and felt dangerous and safe all at once. And we couldn't believe that one day we woke up. And it was like all of that had gotten lost somewhere.
We lost our gut. We lost our appetite. We lost the enjoyment in the everyday things.
We lost time and money and energy.
We lost our shared house,
Our shared things.
our shared folders.
Our shared calendars.
We lost a certain perspective, but gained another one.
We lost our old beliefs and visions, particularly about one another, and realised we'd been living in an outdated interpretation.
The staleness that crept into our lives found a new air, and we were able to breathe again, learn again, and play. We lost this cloud that was hanging over us.
We lost it so slowly that we began to wonder how we'd lost it. All we knew was that things had started to become clearer and we had started to feel lighter.
We lost gravity and began to float.
We lost the need for certain things, like phone boxes, but we kept them around anyway.
We lost our TV remotes, but were too lazy to get up and look for them. So we watched programmes that we didn't really like.
We lost the ends of sentences.
We lost the ends of sentences, and so we had to speak only in beginnings. We lost at Mario Kart, we lost at Doom, we lost at Snake, we lost at chess, we lost at backgammon, we lost at poker, we lost at Go.
We lost the game. Right now. By thinking about the game, you lose the game.
We most likely won more times than we lost, but it's easier to count our losses.
We lost our heads.
We lost our heads when they weren't screwed on.
We lost our heads and said things we regretted.
We lost our heads and sent them rolling.
We lost our heads and the need to bury them in the fucking sand.
We lost our teeth in fights and bits of our hair.
We lost our piercings when they were ripped out of our lips and our noses. We lost our heads while people watched. We lost our heads while people cheered.
We lost our respect and our dignity. And even our dogs started to look at us with contempt.
We lost our heads in crowded streets, in front of children and babies, in front of people just seeing the outside world for the very first time in their lives.
We lost humanity and the ability to tell right from wrong.
We lost our heads watching other people lose their heads. We lost our heads while chopping heads, and hands, and feet, and spleens, and we will never be forgiven.
We lost whole worlds from beneath our feet. We lost everything we knew. We lost it in a heartbeat, and yet, when we look back, it happened so slowly. It happened first maybe with teachings in schools. Things went from spoken to unspoken, from right to wrong. We lost respect for certain communities. They made us lose respect for them slowly over the years. There were protests, of course, but they were made illegal, and if you didn't want to get arrested, you didn't go. And sooner than we could blink, women had lost their rights. Women had lost their voices and votes and clothes and money. Everything about our once old and free and beautiful lives was hidden. The ghost of who we once were hung over us, threatening to haunt us, to rat us out at any moment, and then one day we snapped. A man approached us at a bus stop. It was dark and we were scared. We had our keys between our fingers as we did every night.
He jeered before he approached us. "Fuck off," we mumbled. "What did you say to me, slut?" He touched our shoulders. We spun around and felt our fist against his face. Our heart banged in our chest, but we didn't stop. Red poured from his cheeks. His blood was warm on our knuckles. We felt our keys tear away at his flesh. We brought the keys down again and again, hacking at his face like hacking up wood. The keys cut the webbing between our own fingers. We winced, but we continued to drive the keys into the sides of his battered face. He looked at us with dead fear and tears in his eyes. His skin was cut from the corner of his eye to the crease underneath his ear, and at his cheek it had parted to reveal the greyish white of his cheekbone underneath raw pink flesh. We ran home, took off our clothes and threw them into the bin in the kitchen, and we stood there for we don't know how long, just staring at our toes, cut from the indents of our shoes, caked in dirt and splattered in blood. We wiggled them, but we had lost all feeling in our toes. We lost feeling in our toes. On a cold day, had to bury them in hot water.
We lost feeling in our toes. Out of fear.
We lost feeling in our legs and had to run on the spot.
We lost strength in our hearts and we ran to regain it.
We lost track of time and had to run to our appointments.
We lost step with our partners and had to run to keep up.
We lost our child and had to run through a busy shopping centre screaming their name.
We lost our courage and ran ourselves home.
We lost our time and had to run for the bus.
We lost touch with our families and ran out of shame.
We lost touch with past selves and were forced to run out of shame.
We lost the colour in our skies and ran in a sweat.
We lost control of our bodies and ran crying in the rain.
We lost control of our bodies and ran covered in blood.
We lost the fight for every second spent together.
We lost our way and had to run for our sanity.
We lost our ability to run when the doctors told us it would damage us.
We lost our essence and found ourselves in a stupid race. We lost a limb from our family tree and we ran ourselves into the ground thinking of all the things we wish we could have said to you.
We lost strength to go on without you, and we ran till our chests contorted and our eyes filled with tears.
We lost our sense of home no matter where we ran. We ran from the shouts, go back to where you came from.
We lost the only thing you should have been given. We had to flee from a house to a home, from violence to safety, from a woman to a mother.
We lost our headphones, our AirPods, and we had them make that noise. And when we were searching through the house for them, our heads were tilted and our necks were stretched, trying to follow that noise.
We lost our daughters and trapped them using the GPS in their phones.
We lost our phones and had to get our partners to ring them, telling each other to shh, quiet.
We lost you! Hello! Are you there?
We lost that microfiber cloth for cleaning our glasses. Just a little black patch of fabric that we'd stuff into a coat pocket or trouser whenever we were leaving the flat. It became part of our keys, wallet, phone, ritual pat down before we ever left. And then one day, it wasn't on our desk when we were leaving. It wasn't in our coat pocket or trouser before leaving home. We were going to be late for the bus. Sounds silly, but we felt a little naked leaving without it.
We lost all our artworks and had them all replaced with NFTs anyway, saying, well, at least I own something valuable. We began to argue about the meaning of value. We lost all physical assets and kept NFTs of all those assets. When servers finally collapsed, we lost NFTs.
We lost all meaning.
We lost meaning in a lot of our words, which meant we had to come up with new words constantly, while some of us were still coming to terms with the meanings of old ones. Eventually, we decided that things may mean whatever you take them to mean. Although well-intentioned, this thought was often used against us, largely by corporations and governments.
We lost discourse.
We lost control.
We lost character counts.
We lost pauses and reflection in speech and could only speak over one another.
We lost clear pronunciation of consonants, and everything became vowel-heavy, elongated and droning.
We lost tone in speech and found it harder to read emotion. Because of this, we had to become more specific with our language, which led us out the age of meaningless language and back into the age of specificity.
We lost and let go of old languages.
We lost a lot of languages.
We lost our own languages.
We lost.
We lost individual type die uns Menschen macht.
We lost whole cultures.
We lost.
We lost Makina de Buchen.
We lost drinkable water and breathable air.
Wir seien unser Trotz ob Mühe Menschenkeit.
We lost touch with our partner's needs and became distant and cold. When they asked us simple questions, we found them bothersome and intrusive. The distance grew and grew, but we did nothing about it. We watched them cry and try to reach out to us, but we watched them through clouded eyes, big round screens, and gave them nothing, because we lost touch with ourselves a long time ago, and now we had absolutely nothing left to give.
Bomben, telecomandi de televisori.
Wir seien unser Slotoskeit.
Bomben, manuali neuzimere.
We lost consciousness and fell into a coma. When we awoke from the coma, the war had already begun around us.
We lost oceans.
Vi sein der afstandsbehandling van de televisie kwijt.
Sérgio Galesis explico.
Hunden kunnen por nieuws de boeken.
Vi zijn de handeleiding kwijt.
Sérgio Galei phone.
Hunden tjelsat.